Welcome to Liner Notes, your first stop for information on new musicians right from the artists themselves. I'm your host, Malinda Zahner, and today I'm thrilled to welcome Hunter Burgan to the studio. You may know him best from his work as the bassist of AFI, but did you know he has his own band, Hunter Revenge? Or that he played bass on Tegan and Sarah's 2007 release, The Con? Or that he designs vegan shoes for Macbeth Footwear? Today I'm sitting down with Hunter to find out more about Hunter Revenge and get some insider perspective on the music business. Let's take a listen.
It's only fitting that while we were splitting, you were lying on his bedroom floor. I was sitting on the phone, mind spinning, you were lying in my ear once more. Spiders and snakes and all my mistakes. Mine was loving you. It's gone, lost you far when the blood red hot turns a deeper blue. Who's gonna love you now?
Welcome to Liner Notes. I am so excited to have in the studio with us today Hunter Burgan, known best as his work as the bassist of AFI, but you also have your own side project called Hunter Revenge.
I do.
And a bunch of other stuff going on. So tell us a little bit about Hunter Revenge. You started that early 2000, and now it's kind of making a resurgence.
Okay, I started it in 1999, last century.
Last century.
And before the turn of the century. And it was just kind of an exercise that in writing songs in a certain style. I'm a huge Prince fan and a lot of fan of like a lot of 80s R&B and even 60s and 70s R&B. And so I thought it would be really interesting to write songs in that style. And I would play them for my friends and different people, and everyone really liked them. So I decided to keep going with it. And recorded enough songs for a CD that I released in 2001. And then I didn't do anything for 3 or 4 years, and then I started playing shows. But I haven't really done a whole lot with the project other than playing shows since 2001.
But now you're back on iTunes with a re-release of the CD.
New artwork.
New artwork by
Liz Adams.
Liz Adams. And played the Warped Tour recently.
Yes.
Still a side stage. How is it being out there as the front man of a band as opposed to
it's a
being
little
back
weird.
from the mic?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to sort of be part of a group, but when all the focus is on you, or at least the primary focus, I mean, I have a good-looking band with Hunter Revenge, so you know,
It takes the pressure off.
eyes are everywhere. People are checking everyone out. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there's it's more on me to sort of communicate with the crowd, and I'm not always good at that.
Well, fans have always been an important part of AFI, and you guys do a lot with the fans.
Yes.
When Hunter Revenge came out in between, was it Art of Drowning and Sing the Sorrow, or Black Sails?
Yeah.
And it's a very different sound, very, keyboards and all that. Was there a good response from the fan base? Do you feel that you've transferred a lot of the same fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not for everyone. I think there's, let's see, how would I think it's like a Venn diagram. There are definitely
There's some coverage.
There are definitely the AFI fans and the Hunter Revenge fans that intersect, but then there are some that don't. And it's like I said, it's not for everyone. There's some people. I think that really speaks to what a wide and diverse fan base AFI has. I mean, there are people that like AFI that would not like anything else even close to AFI.
Right.
So for there to be crossover is just great for me.
These guys are riding with you and they were wanting to do things you could do without. Kind of forgotten when you hit rock bottom and I'm not around to pull you out.
Heavy Prince influence with Hunter Revenge.
Yes.
Being a fan of Prince, do you know, has he heard any of Hunter Revenge stuff?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I've had several friends that have worked for him in different capacities, and I've had people threaten that they were going to play it for him, you know, sort of playfully.
He might enjoy it. He might enjoy the homage.
He might. I've heard rumors that he's heard it, but not from credible sources. So until I get a letter from him, or a lawsuit or something,
Cease and desist.
I'll assume he hasn't heard it.
What's it like for you when you're working on Hunter Revenge? You're doing everything.
Yeah.
Guitar, keyboard, singing, drums. How is that different or changes the way you work when you're just doing bass at AFI or?
Yeah, well, I guess in one way there's a lot of freedom when you're the only person working on a song, because you can do anything. If I think, okay, this is how the drums should be, then the drums will be that way.
Right.
But at the same time, if I'm sort of stuck on a song and I come back a week later, I'm still stuck. It's still the same song.
Right.
Whereas when you're collaborating with a group like AFI, 5 minutes later something has changed, somebody's playing something differently, and it's easier to sort of work something out. And it's really, I think it's better to have more people working on songs. You get a lot of creativity together, and you're going to get something really great.
Right.
For me, I always feel like the Hunter Revenge stuff is very, I don't know, I feel like it always lacks something, because I can only give so much to it.
Right.
But I do try to put as much as I can into it. So that's why I have some newer stuff that I've been recording that I have some friends and stuff kind of doing little things here and there.
Adding to the dynamic.
Just to add another dimension to it.
Now, you did bass for Tegan's songs on their most recent release.
Yes.
What's that? I mean, that's an even different process, because you came in, contributed, and then kind of gave it to them, and other people are playing what you wrote. Is that, what's the experience of like giving your baby away to someone?
That was a little weird. I liked it. Tegan didn't write, none of her demos had bass on them. So when she gave me the demos, I had free range. So some of the stuff I kind of worked out in advance, and some of the stuff I actually just improvised in the studio. And so I wasn't too attached to the parts. I had a lot of fun. It was really a really fun recording session. And then when they went out on the road, my friend Dan played bass for them. So he came to me. He's like, "Okay, how do you play this?
What do I do?"
part?
Yeah.
And I showed him what I played, but it doesn't really matter, because it's their live interpretations of the songs are more suited to a live setting, and so it suits the song better for him to play what was comfortable for him. And now there's they have a different bass player now, and I mean, the songs sound great live. They don't sound like exactly like the recorded versions, but they sound great.
Nice. Very good. And you got to do the shaker on Conan O'Brien, right?
Yes, I did.
So you make a cameo appearance in their tours.
Yeah, I'm actually a professional percussionist now.
Nice.
I've been paid.
Paid to play the shaker. It's like the tambourine, like the guy in the Monkeys who just played the tambourine.
Exactly.
Do it. Why not?
It's a good job.
You do a lot of your own videos for Hunter Revenge as well.
Yes, Hunter Revenge, as you're finding out, is a very DIY project.
Do you enjoy that aspect of it though? Like
Totally.
just getting to do whatever you want and however.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Is I'm not worried about how successful something's going to be. I just have fun making the music and making the videos and just doing it. I guess it's kind of, it reminds me of like being a kid and just with your arts and crafts, and just being able to do anything that you dream of. So that's kind of what I'm doing with Hunter Revenge.